Hey everybody, it's evening here on the West Coast, and it's our Independence Day. I happen to have a relative who fought in the Revolutionary War. I know a lot of people do, but I remember because my sisters and mother were part of that DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution. And I grew up in Washington, originally in Virginia, and I think they had something to do with that at Constitution Hall. But anyway, I don't know if my relative's name was Theodore Buell. I wondered though, I'm just making up a story here. I have no idea what this man was like. I wish I could find out, maybe if I do some searching. But I wondered, like at that time, far before the Civil War, 90 years almost before the Civil War, at least 85. Anyway, I wondered what the Theodore Buell, his name is Theodore Buell, I wondered if he owned slaves. My relatives, they come from the Midwest originally on one side, and the other side from Kiev in the Ukraine. My grandparents are from there. My dad was born in New York City or Philadelphia, I don't know which. But anyway, so my mom moved as pretty young to Virginia near Washington with her father because he was in the Department of Agriculture. Sorry, I'm looking at Herbie the parrot here. Anyway, so I wondered, though, so we're not from, I know I had relatives from Virginia and Kentucky in the past. I believe I had a relative that was lieutenant governor of Virginia. Anyway, so there were relatives on the McCorkle man side of my family that were in maybe the mountains of Kentucky and Virginia. But anyway, Herbie, get back here. Herbie! I was wondering, though, if my distant relative, Uncle Theodore, I wondered if he had any slaves. Yeah, I was just wondering about that, because they were trying to, of course, get their independence, and when it came, when the British backed down, yeah, a certain amount of people got their independence, but not everybody. Not if you were black. Some there were free blacks for sure, but we shouldn't forget that. So anyway, that's kind of what the song. Sorry, I'm looking for this parrot. I guess he'll just do his thing for a minute. So I thought, well, I'll put some words in Uncle Theodore's mouth. I hope I'm right. I hope that he didn't have any slaves. In fact, I did buy one, a fake slave, at a slave auction at high school in Georgia, and it was a black dude, a friend of mine. He did not like it at all. He was unhappy that I bought him. It was $5 too, a good deal. And then, a slave for a day for their dance. It was in junior. I was a sophomore. But anyway, Gary didn't like it, but we goofed around. We got through it. But I wanted to show up with a top hat and tails, just like the old days and the slavery days. And it happened to be in Georgia, too, at school. I was going to school that year because I had to leave Virginia because I'd gotten busted the year before on an entrapment charge when a narc brought a detective to our house, a Marine narc. He brought a detective to our house. It was a bunch of bullshit, but anyway, that's another story. Anyway, I wanted to play baseball. I didn't want to do drugs, but anyway, this was a different story. But I wondered, so aside from the fake slave I bought, I haven't bought any slaves. Just the same, I wondered if Uncle Theodore did. So I'll pretend for sure he didn't. So I'll just go along with this. This is an E-flat harmonica, by the way. I'm on a kick with E-flats lately. I find for independence. Well, I fight the crown for independence. And I wonder what will come around. I fight with my brothers, you see. I fight with my brothers and sisters, don't you see? I wonder what may become of me. And tomorrow, I wonder what will be with the rest of them. 'Cause not all of the country will be free. I wonder if anybody else thinks of that. I wonder if it even matters at that. I fight for freedom, yes I do. I fight, you see, they want to tax us with no representation in their government, so that don't seem right to me. But we have our slaves doing so much for us. I wonder what they think of this war of independence. Where the crown has told them if they fight for the British, then they will be free men at the end. And who could really fault them for taking that way? It seems to me they'd be crazy even not to. I would say, if there's a way for a man to be free and not in bondage, I imagine I would take it as well. But then there are others loyal to the end, to their masters, and they will not make amends. But those of us who fight this long war ahead must understand what our freedom means. And it doesn't mean it's for everybody. It means it's for white people. So, there it is. Y'all have a fine morning, noon, night, day, wherever you're at. It's just a thought. Like Bo says on the internet, just a thought. Bye-bye, you guys.